So MLB Pipeline has updated their top 100 prospects a month through the season. I wanted to go ahead and take a look and see who they've added, who they've dropped, who they've moved up, who they've moved down, give you my thoughts and opinions. Prospects are so much fun. Really started getting into them in the last 4 or 5 seasons, and there are a lot of amazing prospects, so let's go ahead and take a look at where Pipeline puts these guys. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, SeatGeek. Baseball season is fully underway, and there's no better place to buy your tickets to a Major League Baseball game than SeatGeek. Plus, when you use my code Giraffe10, you get 10% off any purchase on SeatGeek, whether it's your first time or not. SeatGeek is the best because they take tickets from all across the web and put them in one place to make your ticket buying experience as easy and as cheap as possible. And personally, my favorite thing about SeatGeek is their SeatGeek score. They rate your tickets on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great tickets, 1 being ones you should avoid, and they make it really easy. When you see tickets that have green dots, you should buy those tickets right now. It's a good deal. When you're buying tickets and you see them with a low score or a red dot, that means you should avoid them. Don't worry about those. The Subway Series is coming up soon. The Dodgers are coming to town. I'm, of course, going to SeatGeek to make sure that I get the best seat for the best deal possible. So again, that's where I come in clutch for you guys. Remember to use my code Giraffe10 for 10% off your next purchase at SeatGeek. That's 10% off whether you're a first-time buyer or not. So make sure you click my link in the description, download the SeatGeek app, type in my code Giraffe10 to save yourself 10% off your next ticket purchase. Thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to it. Okay, getting it started off at 199, we have 2 Diamondbacks prospects. I believe they were both taken in the same draft, right? 2024 for Waldschmidt. Okay, so yeah, it was the first round pick and the competitive balance pick. Waldschmidt from the University of Kentucky. He is absolutely mashing at Hillsborough right now. 5 homers, 5 doubles, 960 OPS. He was a guy that a lot of the people in the card world were very, very high on early. Slade Caldwell, a little bit younger, coming from high school. I know he is tearing up A-ball. He is someone that I've looked at in my fantasy dynasty baseball leagues because he's currently rocking a 500 on base percentage with a little bit of power, stealing some bases. Like, he's just a very, very good player. A little bit smaller, but he's doing a lot of good things, and we've seen what they've done with smaller players before in Arizona. I'm interested to see what they can do with Slade Caldwell. At number 98, viewer of the channel, Noble Meyer, off to a bit of a rough start, but it's 17 innings. That's fine. Augustin Ramirez shouldn't be ranked on here. MLB Pipeline, please stop ranking guys who are in Major League Baseball who are really no longer prospects. Augustin Ramirez, what does it do to have him ranked 97? Someone told me that Kumar Rocker was on here. Why is Kumar Rocker still ranked? These guys aren't prospects anymore. They're Major League Baseball players. Get rid of them off the list. Number 96, Ryan Sloan. I legitimately do not know who Ryan Sloan is. 16 innings. The numbers look decent. He was a second-round pick last year. What is his stuff? Does he throw hard? He tops out at 99, sits in the mid to high 90s, has a pretty good slider, a really nice changeup. Interesting. This is not a name that I've heard much about. Brady House in the top 100. This one is a bit shocking to me. I guess he's still only 21 and at AAA and playing pretty well. He's one of those guys where we're having a little prospect fatigue. He didn't come up and dominate as quickly as we had hoped. There was a lot of thoughts that maybe he would come out of spring training and take over that third base job. He did not. I know they're rocking Jose Tena right now, but I think Brady House seems like he's on his way up. If he's rocking 810 OPS, him for some power, getting on base. He is still striking out a bit, but pretty decent numbers. Robbie Snelling for the Miami Marlins at 94. Snelling came on over in the Tanner Scott trade, I believe, one of the many that they made with the Marlins. He just throws really hard. He's a decent pitching prospect. Hunter Barco in at number 93. Okay, Hunter Barco. He dominated at the University of Florida back in a couple years ago. I know he had crazy strikeout numbers in college. So far, a .3 ERA in 30 innings, 39 strikeouts, 10 walks. Yeah, he's dominating. Okay, Pittsburgh has maybe figured something out with pitching. They just now need to work on the hitting. Jurangelo Cijntje, there he is. I know his numbers have not been great, but again, this is a switch pitcher. Throws righty, throws lefty, throws pretty hard from both sides, 90 from each way. He's striking out a bunch of guys. He's still walking some dudes. I wish we could have split numbers, be like right-handed pitching versus left-handed pitching. I'm interested to see if this kind of can be sustainable for the entirety of his career. We've really only seen, I think, Pat Venditti do it, or Venditti. I don't remember exactly how to say his name. He was a switch pitcher. Cijntje, better stuff, more ceiling. Wonder how long it sticks with it, if it's even possible. Aiden Smith of the Rays making the top 100. Very, very nice. He came over in what trade last year? For Randy Arozarena from the Mariners, yes. And, not playing particularly well, but people loved him. He is still very young at high A, 20. Chase Petty at number 90. His first start in the majors was a bit tough. Yeah, he's just not off to a great start. 5 1/3 innings, giving up a ton of runs, giving up some home runs. It's tough to pitch in Cincinnati, especially for a guy whose best pitch is his fastball. You're just susceptible to home runs. My boy Carson Benj at number 89. I think he's playing really well out in Brooklyn. Yeah, 860 OPS for a left-handed batter in Brooklyn. Context, you play in Coney Island, right field, so the left-handed pull side for hitters is on the beach. The wind is blowing in constantly from right field. That's awesome to see. He's playing so well. Carter Jensen, catching prospect. I am always pretty surprised when I see this guy on here. I just don't know if he's a top 100 prospect in my eyes, and the numbers haven't been great this year thus far. Termarr Johnson still sticking around. Not someone I've been keeping an eye on this season. Has he been playing well? He's been okay. He's just kind of been okay. He gets on base. He's hit more home runs this year. That's good. But yeah, he's someone who I think is losing a little bit of shine right now. Tyrone Lorenzo, who the Tigers got from the Dodgers. He's having a horrendous start to the year. Oh my goodness. I believe Theo Gillen's also having a really bad start for the Rays. I do like him. Ooh, no, okay. So he's got the on-base up. Wow, 886 OPS with a 229 average is absolutely crazy. Walking a bunch, stealing bases. I liked him out of the draft. He's a really good athlete. Really nice left-handed swing. So interested to see what goes on there. Thomas Harrington, I don't think he's a top 100 prospect. He's got like a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. The stuff is fine, but I don't see the ceiling with him outside of being like a back-end starter. Michael Arroyo at number 83 just continues to mash and mash and mash. I don't know what the future is for a guy like Michael Arroyo just yet. I'm still kind of out on what the ceiling is, but keeps hitting really well at the lower levels, so might as well rank him. I'm cool with that. Another Mariners prospect. Geez, they've got a lot so far. Johnny Farmello. He was someone who people were very, very hyped up in the 2023 MLB draft. They liked a lot of what they saw out of Johnny Farmello, and you can see right now, granted, very, very small sample, but he was dominating. 4 homers. My goodness, Johnny. Jose Briseño out on the Tigers farm had a really good season last year, a couple good years of hitting. I want to see what the power numbers can look like for this guy because he is big, he's strong. We're just not seeing him lift the ball yet, but he does have more home runs this year than he's basically had in the previous seasons, so that's good to see if you're a Tigers fan. Trey Morgan making it onto this list. Yeah, I guess just because he was an on-base guy, probably wouldn't be in my top 100, truthfully. I don't know about like a first baseman who gets on base right now and doesn't really have that elite power. Braden Taylor, I had on my fantasy team. He's been mega struggling. I had to cut him just because these numbers can't hold on to that in Dynasty right now. Jefferson Rojas, he was young. He was up. Numbers are good this year. Okay, very nice because last year it was okay. Another small sample, of course, 21 games, but 4 homers? Ooh, Jefferson Rojas. That's a really nice season. This dude was a fantastic prospect coming up. Very, very highly touted in the international pool. Cubs give him a lot of money. He's starting to live up to it. That's good. Eduardo Taiit, very, very good hitting prospect for the Phillies behind the dish. He is still a long way away. He's 18 years old, but he's playing at A-ball, and he is dominating. 6 homers already for Taiit. Edwin Arroyo, okay. I liked Edwin Arroyo out of the draft. He was a switch thrower at one point. Not doing that anymore, obviously, because he plays short. Is he hitting? No, I just think it might be time we don't rank him as a top 100 guy right now. I hate doing that in these videos, but again, he probably wouldn't be in my top 100. I don't think Cam Collier would be either. He hasn't played this season. Last year, the numbers were good. Like, he showed home run potential, which was always the thing that you saw with Cam Collier is you thought he was going to mash at some point. Power's up to a 60 grade, but the rest of it's kind of just whatever. I don't know. Same thing. I don't think I'd put him in my top 100 right now. Kevin Alcantara making the top 100. Very nice. I expect the Cubs to bring him up at some point. Again, probably not a top 100 guy for me either. We're in this weird range right now where we're using a lot more name value than I think true present value, where Alcantara just really hasn't hit that next level yet that makes him a guaranteed top 100 prospect. That being said, he's huge. If he ever learns how to hit for some power consistently, he's going to be a freak. He's 6'6", 188. Kim Caminiti for the Braves, their former first-round pick. Small sample. Probably not a top 100 guy yet in my rankings either. It's just we haven't seen enough of him yet. Jacob Mizorowski, disgusting stuff. He's throwing strikes this year too, which is amazing. Look at that 1.49 ERA. A whip under 1. See, he's someone who should be flying up. He has some of the best stuff in the minor leagues. He throws 102. The curveball, the slider are unbelievable. The problem has been the control. If he's not giving up hits and he's not walking nearly as many guys, he has to be higher up on this list. This is where me and MLB Pipeline very much agree at times. It's just like, where guys go and why they hype up some dudes and also don't hype up others. Like Ethan Salas, I just know he's going to be on this list, probably too high. I can't wait to see where he's at. Trey Savage, some data's been coming out from him. He is an absolute demon on the mound. The numbers are crazy. He has been a beast. This is probably the Blue Jays' best prospect outside of Arjun Namala. Savage was a guy who was going to be a top 10 pick at one point in the draft, but there was some weird injury concern stuff going on, maybe some reliever risk, but he's looking awesome for the Blue Jays. That's great. They have a weak farm. South Stewart inside the top 70. Really? I mean, I guess he's just hitting really well. He's not someone that I consider to be a top 100 prospect. He feels like someone who is more of a good player. I don't know, again, what his ceiling really is, but if he's going to hit 300 with an 800 OPS again in AA as a 21-year-old, those are really good numbers. I sometimes have to take away my opinions on what they were like as a prospect at the beginning. Just be like, hey, the guy's mashing. Give him some credit. I don't understand Starlin Cabo. What's he doing? Okay, so he has a 400 on base. That's sick. That's awesome. But a 631 OPS, no power whatsoever. I'll be honest, I don't get it with Starlin Caba. He's not a top 100 guy for me either. I know that the Marlins traded for him, and they just, I don't see it. I don't see it with Starlin Caba. Maybe I'm crazy. Brandon Sproat, 68. Listen, I love Sproat, but he has struggled mightily at AAA. I think he is a borderline top 100 guy right now. I think I'd have him in that 90s range. AAA has been an absolute mess for him, and right now he's just not able to get left-handed batters out. Control, the strikeouts, everything has just gone down a bit, so I am a little bit down on Brandon Sproat. I think the best pitching prospect in the Mets system is Jonah Tong. So if Sproat's here at 68, I got to assume Tong is inside the top 50, maybe even Nolan McLean inside the top 50. Those guys, I think, right now have jumped over Brandon Sproat, where Sproat has kind of stagnated a little bit. If you want to hear more about Mets prospects, check out my podcast, Mets the Podcast. I'll leave a link in the description. We talk about them all the time. Harry Ford. Wow, remember Harry Ford? How's he doing? Because I feel like nobody's talking about him. He's not, I mean, he's got 400 on base percentage, but he's not hitting for any power. That's a problem. Just being an on-base machine, especially with the automatic balls and strike zone, kind of misleading at times. I liked Harry Ford, but he's just not, again, taking that step forward. Harlan Susana, I think, dodged a very, very scary injury. He throws 104 miles an hour, has a wicked, wicked slider. Doesn't know where it's going. He's going to have a high whip, right? Yeah, 169, has no clue where it's going, but sheer stuff. There might not be a guy in the minors with two better pitches throwing 103 with a wipeout slider. Caden Dana here at number 65. He's definitely not ready for the majors, but he looks pretty good in the minors, especially pitching in the PCL. Every time he gets called up, he gets shelled for the Angels. I want to see him do well. He's a Jersey kid too. He looks good. I like his stuff. There's genuinely nothing I dislike about Dana besides the performance at the major league level, which makes me think he's just not ready to be there yet, but he might be too good for AAA. Felon and Celestin. Yes, the Mariners farm system's absolutely loaded. It's so sick. He is awesome. He was a top international free agent a few years ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah, love to see this for an 19-year-old, I guess now, at A-ball, 355 on base, 764 OPS. He is striking out a little bit, but this is great for his first time playing, really, outside of rookie ball. Hell yeah, Felnin. Jackson Ferris, I know, has been struggling at AA. Again, I still really like his stuff, and the Dodgers are doing a lot of funky things on the pitching side. They're obsessed with splitters. They want more extension. They want you to throw hard. Jackson Ferris does almost all those things, so I can't wait to see what happens when he really starts to get comfortable. Travis Sikora up here at number 62. Wow. I did not expect to see him this high. I mean, he's another one of these freaks in the national system who throws super hard, has a great slider, a nasty splitter, massive human being, 6'6". He has great stuff. I like seeing him this high. Moises Ballesteros, I believe he just got called up by the Cubs, if not been called up already. All this guy does is mash, mash, mash. I don't know where he's going to play in the field, but look at these hitting numbers every single year. He's unbelievable. And yeah, hitting 368. Cubs should call him up. Christian Moore follows me on Instagram. Not having a great start to the season. Getting on base. Not hitting for power, though. Definitely slowed down a bit. Ooh, the strikeouts are kind of high right now for Christian Moore. The first-round pick from the Angels last year. They're going to try their best to get him at the major league level this year. You know they love rushing their prospects. Arjun Namala has been awesome. He's been so good. The power is legit for this kid. He had 17 homers, 20 doubles last year. I believe at 18 years old. At 19, he's already hitting the ball so well. Arjun Namala is awesome. We got to take Edgar Caro off there. There's no reason to have him ranked. Ooh, Franklin Arias, another great season of hitting. This is someone who, I mean, unfortunately, I think guys in my fantasy baseball league are going to see this video, and they're going to pick up Franklin Arias if he hasn't been already. The Red Sox have been doing this with prospects now. Get the bats beat up, the power's coming. He's already a great contact guy. Feels like could be maybe a next Christian Campbell-ish type prospect. Justin Crawford, is he hitting for any power? I know he was hitting for high average. He's a great athlete. He's at AAA. Any power from Justin Crawford, an 800 OPS? No home runs, though. That's always going to be the thing that makes me not get excited about him. He's got the build. He's got the size. He makes great contact. He's a freak athlete. Just has to hit for some power for me to care. Angel Henao, did they update his size? Okay, he is not 5'9", 150. Look at what his updated height is here, 6 feet, 165, and I think he might even be 6'1" and heavier. I don't know why they don't have his height right on MLB Pipeline. I think that is a embarrassing mistake, and that changes a lot because Henao is a guy who gets on base, hits for a high average. Look at the season he's having thus far. Look at the home runs. 10 home runs from Angel Henao. There has been a change in him. He is an awesome, awesome prospect. Very different than what we've seen from the Guardians' middle infield prospects in the past, usually glove first. This guy can swing it. And again, he is not 5'9", 150. They need to change this. How is this even possible? Luke Keeschel, not a prospect anymore. Take him off the list. A couple more Guardians here, Jason Chourio and Chase DeLauder. I really like Jason Chourio. He gets on base a ton. We haven't seen the power at all this year. It has been bad. So again, I dropped him in my Dynasty League. But he is still so young. He's only 19 at high A. He's sick. If Chase DeLauder could ever stay healthy, he'd be great. But now we're just running into a guy. Injuries. When he plays, he's fantastic. Look at the numbers already thus far this year, and look at the numbers last year. It's just, he's played 99 games in the minors in 3 seasons, and he was drafted back in 2022. Like, we need to see DeLauder healthy. Jet Williams, outside the top 50 at number 51. He's had a nice season in Double-A for Binghamton. After an injury season last year, he's playing really well. Not striking out as much, putting the ball in play. Great exit velos, love Jet. Cooper Pratt at number 50. Yeah, I mean, I like Cooper Pratt. I don't know if I would have him inside my top 50 right now. Again, I think I'm more aggressive with random prospects. I do love, though, 20 years old at Double-A, and he's a big dude. Cooper Pratt, what was he drafted, 2023? Yeah, 6th round, but he was a guy who you drafted in the 6th round, paid big. He was really more of a first-round talent. Owen Casey at number 49. He should be coming up for the Cubs, I would assume, soon. He's got big power, can play the corner outfield spots, can play center field, I think, even a little bit too. Big power. That's the thing with Owen Casey. Shout out Canada. Alex Freeland at number 48, maybe a future shortstop / second baseman / third baseman for the Dodgers. Continues to hit the ball really hard, really well at AAA in Oklahoma City for the Dodgers. Bryce Rayner, we're going to have some numbers on him finally, and they look pretty good. 400 on base. He's hitting for power. This is a guy whose swing reminded me a lot of Corey Seager in the draft last year. Xavier Isaac, some of the best power in the entire minor leagues right now, and what do you know? He is mashing 994 OPS, and he's just an absolute beast at the plate. The Rays, they picked this guy kind of as a reach in the first round in 2022. A lot of people weren't expecting that, and he has been awesome. Zaire Hope, I think this is going to be a top 10 prospect by the end of the year. The numbers have looked phenomenal. He gets on base. He hits the ball so hard. Great power, great discipline at the plate. I know he strikes out a bit. That doesn't really worry me. Walks a ton, and he hits for great power. Zaire Hope's going to be a top 10 prospect by the end of the year. George Lombard flying through the Yankee system at 19. I love this guy coming out of the draft. The Yankees got him at 26. He has been incredible this year. Was he done at Double-A? Has he been good? Okay, he's hit a snag there in the 6 games, but that's expected for a 19-year-old at the level. He is the son of the Tigers, I believe, bench coach or first base coach. He's a part of the coaching staff somewhere. Shocked to see Cole Young this high. I guess he's playing well this year. No, not really. Listen, I like Cole Young. I don't know how he's a top 50 prospect. That doesn't really make any sense to me. Blake Mitchell at number 42. I know he hit really well last year. He's got great power. He's got good speed from the catcher position. 18 homers, 26 doubles for a catcher is something you don't see too often. Jefferson Caro still being ranked. I don't get it. I'm not quite sure about this one. Like, even when we look at it, the numbers really never jumped off the page. Guess he's a good fielder behind the plate, and that's their whole thing, but that's just not a top 40 prospect for me. Quinn Matthews, I'm waiting for the Cardinals to call him up. He's really good. He hasn't pitched well so far in AAA for the Memphis Redbirds, but I'm a big Quinn Matthews fan. I think he's got some good stuff. There's Kumar Rocker at number 39. I mean, what are we doing, MLB Pipeline? Why are we ranking Kumar Rocker? You could literally be hyping up young players right now. Instead, you're like, Kumar Rocker gets a spot, even though he's in the major leagues and pitched last year and is going to be in the rotation this year. It doesn't make any sense. Brady Montgomery, 38. Love Brady Montgomery. Texas A&M. He used to be a two-way player. Ooh, he is crushing it, and he's all the way up at high A now. Oh, yeah, Brady Montgomery. Let's go. I actually might add him right now in Dynasty Fantasy Baseball because I think nobody has him. Actually, someone might have him, but I want him. Connor Griffin, big Connor Griffin fan, big Connor Griffin fan. This dude is hitting the baseball so exceptionally hard at A-ball. I think he's hit a couple balls 115 miles an hour. He's only 19 years old, big, strong, hits home runs, and they're going to find a spot for him. Yes, does he strike out a lot? But I don't care. The dude mashes. Lazaro Montes, how is he not at Double-A yet? Why are they not calling him up? He is dominating high A. He's hitting for power, getting on base, crushing baseballs. Call up Lazaro Montes. He is baby Jordan. I love this dude's swing. Cade Horton just got his call up. He's going to get off this list. He's a really good pitcher. Thomas White at 34. Okay, Thomas White, I see you. I mean, listen, pitching really well. He's a good left-handed pitcher. I believe he came out of what? Like a high school in Boston? Is this the guy I'm thinking of? Or is he IMG Academy? Whatever he is, he was a really nice pitching guy that I thought the Rays were going to be all over in the draft. Went to the Marlins. It was a nice pick by them. Josue DePaula has got to be up. He's got to be up. 947 OPS as a 19-year-old in high A. I think the Dodgers are going to promote him soon. Basically a 1-to-1 walk-to-K ratio, hitting for power. I don't know why they don't like this guy. And again, fun fact, Stephon Marbury's cousin, for all you Knicks fans out there. One more win. Let's go Knicks. Emmanuel Rodriguez. I mean, listen, I love Emmanuel, but he gets hurt every year. It's kind of like the Chase DeLauder thing. Look at this. He plays no games, ever. Every time he does, he plays really well. This year, he's a bit off to a slower start. Still getting on base like crazy, but he just doesn't play enough. I love Emmanuel. I mean, I guess it's probably fair for him. I don't understand Rhett Lauder at number 31. This one, to me, doesn't particularly make much sense. Why is he at high A? He's been at the major leagues. I mean, reading this, it doesn't really tell me why he's at high A. Oh, started his pro career in 2024 with high A. Yeah, why is he in high A? I don't think Rhett Lauder is a top 50 prospect right now. I think he's a borderline top 100 guy. It just, why? Why are we picking him besides being a first-round pick? He's been at the major league level struggling. He's struggling at the minor leagues now. It doesn't click for me. Hagen Smith, number 30. Let's go, Hagen Smith. He's been awesome. I think there's an outside chance that we see him and Noah Schultz at the majors by the end of the season. These guys are close to MLB ready, I think, already, based on the stuff that I've seen. There's Ethan Salas at number 29. I mean, I don't know how much longer we're going to keep doing this. Again, this is not meant to be anti-Ethan Salas. This is anti-MLB pipeline and just giving this kid way more hype than he deserves. We're now going on 120-plus games of an OPS under 600, around 550. I know he's 18. I know he's a baby. He's in that Double-A, and you got to give him a shot. But I think right now, calling him the number 29 prospect because he's at a higher level, despite proving he is clearly not ready or capable for that level, it doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't. I don't get it. I wouldn't be shocked if the Padres call him up by the end of the year, though, because why not? Their catching situation's awful. Kyle Teal, number 28. He is due to get called up, I think, by the White Sox soon. It's just that they have Edgar Carroll right now. There's no real rush, but Kyle Teal's a good hitter. Charlie Condon's been hurt this year. Has he made any appearances yet? Ooh, he's played in 6 games. Hasn't been a good 6, but, you know, the Rockies are a mess. I still like Condon a lot. Kevin McGonigal down at A-ball, which is interesting. I'm assuming, it's because of rehab. Yes, I was like, he was at AAA, I think. Like, he was supposed to be a AAA guy this year. He absolutely smokes the baseball. He's been really good. Big fan of Aiden Millers. He dropped in the draft right into the Phillies' lap. Not hitting well at AA, but he's mashed the last couple seasons. Carson Williams, he's dropped a bit. Ooh, he is playing really bad at AAA. That's probably why. He was a easy top 10 guy coming into the season. That's so funny. They drop him like 15 spots, but then other guys, they keep steady despite bad performance. I guess it's because I think Carson Williams has a bit of a swing and miss problem. Yeah, 57 strikeouts and 119 at-bats. That is not good. Oh, okay, I see it now. Jesus Mate, I'm shocked he's not in the top 10. This dude is a freak, 18 years old at A-ball, and just look at the numbers. 311, 418, 874. He's hitting for power. He's stealing bases. He's not even striking out that much. Mate is going to be probably the best prospect in baseball by the end of this year, maybe. Why are we ranking Chase Dollander? That doesn't make any sense. Bryce Eldridge, wasn't he at AAA last year? Why is he at AA? I mean, I guess his numbers haven't been great. I thought Eldridge, especially with how good he was in spring, would have been in AAA. I'm shocked to see him in AA. His numbers have been fine. He's someone who, I don't know, maybe this is like a why am I in AA type thing. He's such a freak when he makes contact with the ball. JJ Weatherholt, really good player. Again, maybe not top 20 in my rankings, but he is a good prospect. I think he's going to be a great player for the Cardinals in the future. Cole Emerson at number 19. He had an injury-riddled season last year. This year, he is getting on base again, but not really showing any power just yet for Colt. I'm going to say it. I think Matt Shaw deserves to be dropped down quite a bit. So I'm at the major league level. It was scary bad. I think there's no other way to say it. He's too good for AAA, not good enough for the major leagues right now. Top 50, sure. I don't know about top 20 for him. And I'm going to say the same thing for my guy Kobe Mayo. Like, I love Kobe Mayo as a prospect, but he gets to the majors and he has a major issue. He can't hit at the major league level. Like, he has 5 hits in 53 at-bats at the major league level. It's tougher. It's harder for sure. And maybe they need to push him, and he's got to work through it. He's got so much power. He's been a great hitter at AAA. Another one of these guys stuck in between. Samuel Basallo at 16, struggling at AAA this year, not really hitting that well. He is a baby, though. He's 20 years old, so there's expected trouble there when you're so much younger than everybody else at that level. He's still got a beautiful left-handed swing. Dalton Rushing has been trapped in the Dodgers minors. I don't know why he hasn't been called up. I do. They have no room for him. He's so good. Dalton Rushing is so good. If they trade him, that's probably the best case scenario for him so he can crack into this lineup. The dude is an incredibly good player, and it's just like he's got stuck. The Dodgers are too good. Mr. Kurtz, I'll never say your full name. Let's get him out of there. He's going to be in the majors for a bit. He hasn't been fantastic yet, but he's a Major League Baseball player. Noah Schultz at number 13. Love to see that. These numbers are disgusting. The strikeout stuff's crazy. Love Noah Schultz. Travis Bazzana. He's playing okay. He's playing fine at AA. I mean, he's hitting for some power, which is good. He gets on base. Probably not in my top 10 right now, but number 1 overall pick last year. Chase Burns is a guy who I think needs to be higher. This guy is absolutely disgusting. To me, I think he's the best pitching prospect in baseball right now, right? Yeah, I guess it's like him and Bubba Chandler that you'd make the argument between. But Chase Burns, like, if you can get him in Dynasty Fantasy Baseball leagues, you need to right now. This is that dude. This is the Reds' Paul Skeens. The stuff is crazy good. Off the charts good. Jack Cagg, top 10. Let's go, Jack Cagg, the Italian stallion. But when do the Royals call this dude up? Look at these numbers. 9 homers, 6 doubles. We saw him in spring training. He was crushing it there. He's got 970 OPS. I think he just might be ready. Sebastian Walcott's only at 9. Okay, I guess it's because he's struggling a little bit at AA this year, but he's such a freak, and he's so young. He's 19 at AA. He's so big, so strong. I'm a huge fan of Sebastian Walcott's. Marcelo Myers on his way up soon. I mean, he has been dominating AAA. The Exvilos have been great. The Barrels have been great. He's hitting for power. He's playing a good shortstop. Love Marcelo Meyer. Can't wait to sell that card of his. Max Clark at number 7. Whoa, dominating high A. Okay, Max Clark. Still not showing the power just yet, but he's walking a ton. Good for Max Clark. He was so hyped up. I wasn't necessarily sure what his ceiling would be, again, because he is an athlete first, it feels like. But now they say for average, getting on base like that, that's huge for Max Clark's development. Shout out Walker Jenkins, friend of the channel. He's only played in a couple games this year because of injuries, but last year he was awesome. He's a 5-tool player. Andrew Painter at number 5. He is dominating AAA. He's going to get the call up soon. I know it's just an injury thing for Painter, but the Phillies, not that they need starting pitching, so there's no rush, but Painter would really help them. Jordan Lawler just got called up, so he's going to get taken off this. Look at him. I mean, he dominates the minors. It's time for him at the major league level. Again, it's been almost a full year and a half since he's been up. Leo Dallas DeVries. Leo DeVries is a freak. I think once Roman Anthony and Bubba Chandler get called up, he is the clear number 1 prospect in Major League Baseball, and I'm glad that Pipeline recognizes that as well. The Exvilos have been incredible. The bat-to-ball skills have been incredible. He plays a great shortstop, and the dude is only 18 at high A. This is the guy who is the prodigal son. This is the guy who's dominating at higher levels at a young age. And then you've got Bubba Chandler, who, I mean, he's got to be up within the next couple weeks here. He is too good for AAA. The Pirates are so bad. Their pitching is horrendous. Call Bubba Chandler up. Let him pitch for the majors. He is so good. And similarly for the Red Sox, call up Roman Anthony. Call him up. I know Rafael is playing well as of late, but call up Roman Anthony. He is way too good for AAA. This is a future all-star top outfielder in the game, in my opinion. The left-handed swing, the power, the discipline, everything with Roman Anthony just screams that he is going to be a star, and I think the Red Sox need to call him up. I'll say this, shocked Jonah Tong isn't on here. The dude is legitimately one of the best pitching prospects in all of minor league baseball. The fact he's not ranked on the top 100, I think, is criminal. Just check his numbers, guys. He's really good. That's my Mets bias coming in here a little bit for sure, but his numbers are insane. Everybody's talking about him. I can't believe he's not a top 100 prospect. I'm sure there's other guys, but again, once I go through like 100 names, my brain kind of becomes mush. I'd love to know who you guys think. Let me know some sneaky prospects that didn't make it in today's video, or guys who you think should be ranked higher, down in the comment section below. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the content coming at you. Follow me on all my social media, Draft Nick Mark. Links are in the description, and that's where I'll wrap it up. You guys know the drill from here on out. YouTube recommends you watch this video. This is my most recent upload. Click through those if you have not yet seen them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Bye!